हम लोग ज्योमेट्री का एक इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, वो है लोकस। ओके, तो ये लोकस क्या है? लोकस हम ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि एक पॉइंट का जो पाथ होगा, है ना, एक पॉइंट का एक पाथ होगा जो कि कुछ ज्योमेट्रिकल कंडीशन को सेटिस्फाई करता होगा, या फिर हम ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि a set of point that satisfies certain geometrical conditions। ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखो, अगर मैं कहूं यहां पे एक ऐसे एक रोड जा रहा है, ठीक है, अब इस रोड में अगर मैं ए को मूव कराऊं यहां से यहां तक, ठीक है, तो ये क्या करेगा, ऐसे मूव करेगा, है कि नहीं? तो ये ए का एक सर्टेन पाथ है, इट इज सेटिस्फाइंग सर्टेन कंडीशंस। सो ये जो पाथ होगा यहां से, सपोज ये पॉइंट बी है और ये पॉइंट सी है, ये बी सी होगा लोकस ऑफ ए। इस पॉइंट का एक पॉइंट है, ये यहां से यहां मूव कर रहा है सर्टेन कंडीशंस के साथ। अब ये कंडीशंस क्या है? देखो, ये पैरेलल टू बोथ द साइड्स ऑफ द रोड है ना? ये सोचो कि ये एक कर्व है, ये भी एक कर्व है, सपोज ये कर्व 1 है, ये कर्व 2 है, ठीक है, तो ये BC जो उसके बीच में जा रहा है, ये A और B के साथ पैरेलल मूव कर रहा है, ठीक है, तो इसको हम बोल सकते हैं लोकस ऑफ पॉइंट A। एक चीज तो कंफर्म है कि लोकस जो है या तो एक स्ट्रेट लाइन होगा या फिर एक कर्व लाइन होगा। तो चलो इसके बारे में और डिस्कशन करते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, suppose there is a fixed point on this plane, that is P. Okay, this is point P. It is at a fixed distance of R from another point on the plane C. Suppose this is C. So fixed distance means the distance from P to C remains constant. The distance from C to P remains constant. Students, distance of P from the point C remains constant. This is the geometrical condition. So let us draw the path of P and find out the locus. See, this is the path. Here the distance of P from C remains constant. Okay, so you might be thinking, sir, we know about this geometrical plane. Yes, it is nothing but the circle. So in this case, distance of P from point C is nothing but the radius. Okay, now you can clearly say that the locus of point P from another point C having a fixed distance R is nothing but the circle. Okay, so this is the locus, which is a curved line. Okay, so let us now find out how locus can be a straight line. Okay, students, consider a straight line MN. Okay, and suppose there is a point P somewhere over here and it moves such that it maintains equal distance from the straight line MN. Then what will happen? It moves maintaining equal distance from MN, that is a straight line. तो यहां पे देखो क्या हो रहा है, P ने मूवमेंट किया मेंटेनिंग इक्वल डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम स्ट्रेट लाइन MN। तो हम जब उसका पाथ को ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, हमें क्या मिल रहा है? अगेन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन। सो यहां पे हम ये कह सकते हैं locus of a point P which moves maintaining fixed distance from a fixed line is also a straight line. That means locus of P is at equal distance from line MN. Okay, तो लोकस के बारे में ये बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं। अभी हम लोग लोकस का जो थियोरम्स हैं उसको डिस्कस करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आज फॉर द फर्स्ट थियोरम ऑफ लोकस, द लोकस ऑफ अ पॉइंट which is equidistant from two fixed points is the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining the two fixed points. So let us now prove this theorem. Okay. So students, as you can see, there are two fixed points A and B, and there is another point P. So students, as per the theorem, locus of point P maintaining equal distance from these two fixed points A and B is the perpendicular bisector of the line segment that is constructed after joining A and B. So let us now see how to prove this. Okay, for that we need to join A and B to get the line segment AB. Okay, so this is the line segment AB, and now let us join AP and BP. AP and BP. Fine. Now let us consider O as the midpoint of AB. Fine. That means here we have construction. AB, AP and BP. These three line segments are constructed O, midpoint of AB. Now construction, join P and O. To prove PO is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, perpendicular bisector means as it is going through O, it is bisecting AB, but it should bisect at right angles. So if we can prove that angle AOP is equal to angle BOP is equal to 90 degree, then we can say that OP is the perpendicular bisector of AB. So how to do that? We can go for the congruency. There are two triangles, triangle AOP and triangle BOP. Okay, so let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. So in triangle AOP and triangle BOP, AP is equal to BP. It is given that P is at equal distance from point A and point B. Then AO is equal to BO, as O is midpoint of AB. Now OP is common. That implies triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOP by SSS congruency criteria. Okay, we have proved triangle AOP congruent to triangle BOP. That implies angle AOP is equal to angle BOP. Why? CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now AB is a straight line, and these two angles, they are lying on that straight line. That means they are collinear. Okay, we know that collinear angles are supplementary. Okay, so that means angle AOP plus angle BOP is equal to 180 degree. So as they are equal, that implies angle AOP is equal to angle BOP is equal to 90 degree. Equal angles. Okay, so here we have proved that these two angles are right angles, and as O is the midpoint of AB, so OP is the perpendicular bisector of line segment AB. Okay, so in this way we can prove that locus of any point on a plane okay, which is at equal distance from any two other fixed points, is the perpendicular bisector of the line segment when we join those two fixed points. Okay, hope you understand. Students, we have a converse to this theorem that says the points lying on the perpendicular bisector of a line segment is at equal distance from the fixed points. Okay, we can also prove this theorem by using the congruency of triangles process. Okay, so I hope after watching the proof of the theorem, you can prove the converse of the theorem by yourself. Okay, so let us now discuss another theorem of locus. Okay, students, as per the theorem 2 of locus, the locus of a point which is equidistant from two intersecting straight lines consists of a pair of straight lines which bisect the angles between the two given lines. So let us now prove this theorem. Okay, students, let us now first understand the theorem. It says there are two lines AB and CD. Okay, they are intersecting each other. Let us assume this point to be O. Fine. So AB and CD intersect each other at O. Now the theorem says locus of a point which is at equal distance from two intersecting lines lies on the bisector of the angle created by the intersecting lines. That means, suppose this is angle AOC and this is suppose the bisector of angle AOC, and this is suppose the bisector of angle BOD. Okay, suppose P is the point which is moving, maintaining an equal distance from the intersecting lines A and C. Let us now construct the perpendiculars upon AB and CD. Okay, fine. As it is said that P has to maintain equal distance from the intersecting line, that is in this case AB and CD. So PM is equal to PN, because P is at equal distance from AB and CD. Fine. And we have drawn the perpendicular because perpendicular distance gives the actual distance. Now we have two triangles over here. Okay, those are triangle PMO and triangle PNO. Fine. So if we prove them congruent, then we can prove that these two angles are equal. Fine. Now, if these two angles are equal, so OP is the bisector of AOC. Okay. So, in triangle PMO and triangle PNO, fine, angle PMO is equal to angle PNO 90 degree. Okay. OP is common side and PM is equal to PN, it is given. So that implies triangle PMO is congruent to triangle PNO as per the RHS congruency criteria. Fine. Now as both the triangles are equal, we can say that implies angle POM is equal to angle PON, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. That means OP is the bisector of angle MON. Okay, that is equal to angle AOC. So P lies on the bisector of angle AOC. That means the locus of P lies on the bisector of angle AOC. So we need to write the final statement. Locus of P lies on bisector of angle AOC. Okay. So in this way we can prove that the locus of any point which is at equal distance from two intersecting lines lies on the bisector of the angle which is created by those two intersecting lines. Okay. Hope you understand. So students, as you have proved the theorem, conversely we can say that any point that lies on the bisector of any angle is equal distance from the arms of the angle. Isn't it? So let us draw it. Suppose this is an angle. Okay. And suppose this is the bisector of the angle. Fine. So you can clearly see that these are the arms. Suppose this is O, this is A, and this is B. This is the bisector. Suppose OC is the bisector of angle AOB. So this is the bisector. So if the point C moves towards O, it will be the locus of C, and it is always at equal distance from both the arms OA and OB. Just like we have proved over here that the locus of a point which is equal distance from two intersecting lines lies on the bisector of the angle created by them. So if we extend these two arms, we can clearly see that these two intersect, isn't it? They intersect at point O. So if OC is the bisector, all the points on OC lie at equal distance from OA and OB. ओके, समझ में आया? स्टूडेंट्स, आज हमने लोकस के बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स और उसके थियरम्स के बारे में डिस्कस किया। आशा करता हूं तुम लोग को समझ में आ गया होगा। अगर नहीं, वीडियो को दोबारा वॉच कर लो, पक्का समझ में आ जाएगा। ठीक है, फिर तुमको क्या करना है? प्रैक्टिस करना है, रिवाइज करना है। जिस तरह से मैंने प्रूफ्स दिखाया है, समझाया है, या फिर तुम्हारे बुक्स में अगर प्रूफ्स हैं, उनको प्रैक्टिस करना जरूरी, खुद से करो। ठीक है, बिना देखे जब खुद से कर लोगे प्रूफ, वो कॉन्सेप्ट तुम्हारे दिमाग में हमेशा रहेगा और आगे कहीं पे भी उसका यूज तुम कर सकते हो। ठीक है, सो कीप रिवाइजिंग, कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग, एंड मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंटली कीप स्माइलिंग।